Under President Obama, Joel Rubin. He also worked at the State Department during the Clinton and Bush administration and writes the briefing book on Substack. Joel, thanks for being here with us to kind of give us some context around what actually happened here. First, help people understand how what happened yesterday will change the State Department.
Yeah, Jessica, yesterday was a dark day for American diplomacy and global leadership. What we witnessed was a bloodletting of the civil service and of the foreign service, of the people who protect us and make our country safe, make our country strong, take care of our American citizens overseas, the businesses who operate around the world, and really with no clear vision as to why, and no communication as to why either. Apparently, Secretary Rubio yesterday didn't even send out a notification to staff about what the vision was for the department. So it's really now set. The State Department, our top federal agency, I say that with pride, the agency that really does lead the U.S. government around the world, it's set it adrift. And right now, in the moment of crisis, as you were discussing earlier, that's the last thing we should be doing.
And the secretary has said this is about streamlining the department. I want to play a clip of how he explained his thinking around this. This is what he said.
We went very specifically through and reorganized the State Department. And when you reorganize the State Department, there were certain bureaus we wanted to empower the regional bureaus, and there were certain bureaus, these functional bureaus, that were closed. Our intent is to move forward with the plans that we've notified Congress of weeks ago and that we took months to design.
What do you think of the Secretary of State's reasoning and thinking there?
I mean, it's laughable. Look, streamlining means that you make an organization more efficient and effective. I don't know how you make it more effective by cutting 15% of the staff. Let's just give an example. Yesterday, the office that handles multilateral affairs for the Asia Bureau was eliminated while Secretary Rubio is in Asia speaking to multiple allies. That office handles international organizations in Asia. It's now gone. How's that going to make us more effective in our diplomacy with Asia? Bottom line is it's not. It means that China's going to get an advantage. We're going to have nobody covering that spot. I do not see how this makes us more effective at promoting American diplomacy and our interests abroad.
And I also, a couple things. One, civil servants are civil servants. They are not political appointees.
Right.
They don't serve, they don't change versus a Republican or a Democrat in who's ever in the White House. They're there to serve the Americans, right, in their job. And so a number of them were let go in all of this. What does that do to institutional knowledge?
Yeah, Jessica, I'm really glad you asked this. Look, the people who serve in our government, the civil servants, they are patriotic Americans. They take an oath to the Constitution. When I served in Clinton. When I started my career, I served in Bush. Then I left and I came back in as an Obama administration appointee. When you're in the agency as a civil servant, you respond to the American people. And so this sort of description of the American civil service as somehow not being loyal to the administration is completely insane. Quite frankly, it's opposite of anything that I experienced. Civil servants protect America. And right now, the agency is adrift. And I think that this is going to depress recruitment. It's impossible to recover the lost knowledge. The people who were fired are deep subject matter experts in energy, in climate, human rights, democracy promotion. They're now gone. You don't get that back overnight. And those are interests for the American people overall that we need. And they have bipartisan backing for decades. And now it's just gone. And that means for the future of the State Department, it will likely get worse before it gets better.
And look, the Trump administration has made the argument that the government is bloated, that there are too many people working in the government. It can be streamlined, that that's what they're trying to do here, that they're trying to make this more efficient. What do you say to that argument?
Yeah, look, I don't think anybody, including myself, having served in the government, will tell you that there is not an area where waste can be found and can be cut, without a doubt. But first and foremost, when you look at the State Department, essentially what they're getting rid of are people. This is cutting right into the bone marrow of this agency. And if you want to do a process that really does get more efficient, you should do a comprehensive review with the staff. This was done from the top down. It needs to go through Congress and have hearings and oversight. None of that happened. It was just notified to Congress, and by fiat, it's sort of like the Doge example. They're just going to make these cuts. And so this is not really a streamlined, forward-thinking approach. This is a cut, and we'll see what happens approach.
All right, Joel Rubin, thank you for your time. We appreciate it.